Well, good morning, officers of the James Island Fire Department. It's Wednesday, I believe the 22nd of August, and I'm just doing a little follow-up to our training session here that we just conducted this past month. Just to close a few gaps before I get into what we talked about. Officers, I need you to share with me, and you will see an attachment attached to this email/video. I'm using two forms of communication today. That I need you to do the mission, vision, and values assignment for me. And I'm going to put a target date that it needs to be done by a week from this coming Friday, which I believe would be, let's see, today's the 22nd, 31st of August. So please email that information to me. I have information already from 3 people. It's Chief Pastor, Chief Smiley, and then somebody that was on Chief Pastor's shift. They gave it to me in handwriting, but I don't have their names. So if you could indicate back to me who you are, I could track it. Just email me that you turned it in already. But please do the assignment. You'll see it attached, and get it to me a week from this coming Friday. Is that fair? Okay. I really want to kind of start putting things together. I got a plate full of work to do, and I want to get your stuff done and completed so that we can begin to move forward. So anyhow, thanks for viewing this. I just want to touch base on some things that we discussed in the past sessions for each shift, and just kind of to hammer them home. One of the things we did, we discussed the successes as well as the challenges. As a group next month, we will review those specifically. I want to touch base on expectations. That's something we worked on at the retreat. And remember this, the definition of expectations, something to look forward to, whether feared or not. And remember, these can be used at any time. You can use these on your own shift. You can use these with your own crew. Doesn't really matter. But it's something to look forward to, whether feared or not. You can use these. They're very informal. Okay, it's just a tool. It's a resource that can help you. And I truly believe in this resource. You can reset your team. You can do it when you initially hire somebody or when somebody initially comes to your shift. Remember, you can do it upon promotion. And then also can help you open that difficult conversation if you remember back. So expectations, we created those. They're dynamic. They do change. Feel free to add to them. Feel free to create your own. Doesn't really matter if you're creating your own, because it's a tool that you can use. You can use this at home, with your family, whatever it might be. So anyhow, expectations we covered. Mission, vision, and values. Remember this. The mission is simply this. We're telling our customers why we exist. You'll see that on that document that I hand out. So tell your customer why you exist. All right. The second thing is vision. That should inspire us. Okay. And it needs to be inspirational. It needs to be something that wants us to get us to work on a daily basis. And then finally, the values. Okay. And those are those things that, you know what, we truly believe in, that we'll fight for, and do our very best to just represent us, the department, ourselves as individuals as well. Okay, it's a great tool. It's a great tool to have as a team, because we're all trying to work in the same direction to reach our vision. So create those values. Get that assignment to me. It's critical that we do that. Let's see here. We talked about communication, the different forms of communication. Obviously today I'm communicating kind of in 2 different ways. One, I'm using the email, okay, that will give you some concrete things that you will see. And then the other is I'm doing the video, which is a little bit of face-to-face communication. Let's see here, some things that I want you to remember about communication. And these are remember those 5 skill sets that you can use for, let's see, that would be reflective listening skills. Okay, I'm going to walk through these just real quickly with you. And skill number 1 is the attending behavior, sitting down, showing that you're within the moment. Number 2 is acknowledgement, and verbal. Yes, I understand. nodding, things like that. Number 3 is things called door openers. Remember, these are statements that invite others to share as they want to share. Okay? And it keeps the ownership of the conversation with the other person. 5, reflective skills. The other one, skill number 4, would be silence. Remaining silent. This is tough to do, especially when you're talking like me. But it's a skill that you can become better at. And then finally, reflectively responding. Telling them, it sounds to me like, or what I hear you saying is this. And then finally, the last thing these are things that you can do that would immediately improve communications in your personal as well as your professional life. And things such as set clear expectations with people. That clears up a lot of stuff right at the beginning. Okay? Paint an accurate picture of what you're seeing. In the fire service, this is really cool because we do this as company officers when we're painting a picture for command that's actually outside. So we should be pretty good at doing this. We just have to practice it in our normal routine. Take accountability for actions. Be accountable. Okay? You heard me tell my story in regards to the backing incident. Okay? Take accountability. Yeah, I could have got fired, but I didn't. Now, if I hadn't taken accountability, guess who would have been fired? I would be, and I wouldn't be doing this today. And then be honest as well as integral. Integrity is, doing the right thing when nobody's watching. Choose the correct communication platform for the issue at hand. Don't start disciplining people using texting. Please don't do that. And then finally, become a better listener. So you know what the assignment is. It's a week from this Friday that it's due. It probably will only take you 10 or 15 minutes. If you're struggling with just something, just write down, I struggled with this portion. And I look forward to seeing you next month. One of the things we will be delving into initially will be delegation, because I think I truly believe that's an art form, and that's something we need to work on. So I'll see you next month. Thanks for all this. Be safe out there. Keep yourself hydrated, and talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.